Girlfriend won't do housework. Quick background. Been with my girlfriend for about 3.5 years. Love her to death. My kids, 12 and 9, dig her too. We both work full-time. I work a little more full-time than her, but long relationship, loving relationship, excellent communication, supportive of each other's interests. Day-to-day, very warm and close relationship. But, he says, if she cleaned one goddamn thing around this house, I'd probably drop dead in shock. Aside from doing a load of laundry once in a while that won't get folded and put away unless I do it, I'm on my own here. I'm not some douche who thinks it's the woman's job to keep the house clean. This is how guys, you're literally apologizing to another guy. They got us all scared here. I do the dishes, vacuum, take out the garbage and recycling, scrub the toilets, etc., etc. Hey, buddy, I hear you. I just like it to be split up a little more, or at all for that matter. I take a 70-30 split at this point. You know what's the worst is when you live with a slob and they actually do the dishes and then you pick them up and you have to do them anyway. That's actually worse than them not fucking doing them at all. Anyway, I asked her, because they do such a shit job, I asked her if she'd cleaned one bathroom 6 weeks ago and nothing. So I'm just not using that bathroom and letting it sit until she cleans it. I politely asked her to get it taken care of a couple of times in that span, but definitely not nagging her or making it a point of contention. How the hell do I get her to start cleaning? Thanks, best to you and the family, and go fuck yourself. You said you guys have excellent communication, but for some reason you seem afraid to sit down with her. Supportive of each other's interests. Just tell her, just say, listen, we're both working full time. I am exhausted. You are exhausted. We have to split up the housework. And here's the deal, dude. If you would accept 70-30, you gotta, in negotiation, you gotta ask for 50-50. And that's not you being some fucking caveman. It isn't. Women have fucking just gotten over on guys by just playing the victim all the time and making you feel like you're this fucking misogynistic person while they just completely, do whatever the fuck they want to do. So, a relationship is not a utopia for one person and hell for another person. That's not a functional relationship, all right? Both people take wins and losses. So, and there's a million ways. Sit down, talk to her that way, and if she doesn't fucking do it, then I would do it myself, and then I would just be upset with her. I'd just be like, listen, you don't respect me. This is ridiculous that you're treating me like I'm your maid. I'm not. Just, you got to stand your ground here. All right. Boyfriend hasn't told me he loves me. All right. Hey, Bill, longtime lady fan and listener of the podcast. Love when the ladies write in. All right. I hope you and the lovely Nia and your little ones are all safe and weathering the COVID storm. I mean, it's not even a storm anymore. It's just fucking is what it is. I'm a very private person and struggle to talk to friends and family about relationship issues, so I thought I would write in for your advice. Oh, wait a second. You're writing in for advice? What? It's time for advice. Hey! Your host, Billy Burr. That's me. And I'm ripping off this melody from somebody else. All right. Not only did a female listener write in, but she set me up to play the only jingle I have on this. Oh, sorry. More music is playing. How do I shut it off? Okay. Okay. I'm very proud. Okay. Me and the boyfriend have been together for 3 years now, and not a day has gone by where I haven't felt blessed to have found him. He's caring, strong, hilarious, and we have a lovely balance in our relationship. The only thing that concerns me is he's never told me that he loves me. All right. Oh, he might be one of those guys where it's just like, well, I'm still fucking here, right? Doesn't that tell you something? The only thing that concerns, I read that. Okay. To give you an idea of where we are at, he introduced me to his family, including his daughter, after about a year of us being together. Okay, this is getting weirder. We visit his mom every week, who is the kindest woman I have ever had the pleasure of meeting. That's another weird thing. If she was cold distant, all right, does he have a douche of a dad? I have met and get on well with all his friends. We have plans to buy a house within the next couple of years, and he always talks about our future together. My mom thinks he's the most wonderful man she has ever met, and everyone comments on how lovely our relationship is. I'm in my late 20s, and he's in his late 40s, but the age gap has never been an issue for us. All of his actions suggest to me that he does love me. He often calls me his little love. Oh, there it is. And uses the word in various contexts, but he has never outright said, I love you. But I have this old-fashioned notion that a woman should never be able to be the first to say it, which is probably ridiculous. That is ridiculous. You know, why can't you say what you're feeling? But I'm scared that he won't say it back. What do you think, Bill? Am I silly for expecting him to have told me he loves me at this point? Oh, my God. Where is your self-esteem? You got to work on your self-esteem here. And putting the emphasis on these 3 words. See, this is how much it bothers you, that you're trying to justify it, that you're trying to like downplay it. Should I bite the bullet and say it first, or should I just give him more time? More time? You've been together for 3 years. You're talking about buying a house. Don't fucking buy a house with this guy unless he says it. Or should I just give him more time and let him say it when he's ready? I truly feel that we were meant for each other, and I am extremely positive about our future together, but it is bothering me nonetheless. Thanks, Bill. Sorry for rambling. Look at you. Sorry for rambling. You didn't ramble. What you were doing was expressing how you feel. All right. If for some reason you've been made to feel, or this is how you're wired, that you saying how you feel is somehow a burden on people. You have needs, you need to acknowledge them, and you need to sit down with them and just say, listen, you know, I know you love me. I'm assuming it. We've been together for 3 years. You call me your little love and everything, but I need to hear that from you. I need to hear you say that you love me. All right? If it's something that you need, you know, I was almost going to say need a little time. You don't want to you can just ask him, like, why? Okay, and then you know what, something, just take the pressure off. I need to hear that. But you haven't said it, and I'm not demanding that you say it. I'm just wondering why you haven't. Okay? Just go at it with, like, you don't want to get into a fight. I just want to talk to you. And just see what that does, all right? But, like, you know, being in a relationship and feeling like that you can't talk to somebody. If I was you, I would also maybe, if you got the time, maybe talk to a therapist, try to find a good one, ask around, and find out why you feel like you have to apologize for wanting to hear the person that you want to be with say that they love you, and then also that you're saying, sorry for rambling. You know, I would look at that stuff because, you know, you sound like a really good person and you should validate what you're feeling. And in a relationship, just like that last guy, I need the woman I'm with to do do some of the housework. There's nothing wrong with that, and it doesn't make you a fucking caveman as a guy, and it doesn't make you a nag as a woman. You know, the last 2 people, what you're asking for is beyond reasonable. So that's it. You guys are beyond reasonable, and I'm out of my fucking mind. That is the podcast for this Monday. Go fuck yourselves. Go Celtics. Go Bruins. Go fuck yourselves, and I'll check in on you on Thursday. All right.